Hey everybody, how's it going? Today, I'm proud to present an in-depth look at the all-new 2012 Range Rover Evoque Coupe Pure Plus Dynamic. And this is going to be a full, in-depth tour of the Evoque. We'll start it up, show the engine, get an exhaust clip, and go over the performance data, and show you a bunch of the features on the interior as well as exterior. And today, I'm at Land Rover Charlotte in Charlotte, North Carolina. And so, without further ado, let's go ahead and start it up, let it run. The Dynamic is the highest trim level offered for the Coupe, where if you step on up to the Prestige, only offered in a 4-door model. It comes with an integrated smart key access system, so keeping the key fob in your pocket and locating little touch-sensitive buttons on the door handle, you're able to lock and unlock the vehicle. Just tap it, your mirrors will fold in, then after waiting a second, just grab the handle, and it automatically unlocks the vehicle. It's the Fire-Ins exterior, with two-tone ebony and pimento dynamic leather interior. I also have a full and quite in-depth tour on the 2012 Evoque 4-door. If you click on the bottom of this video, it'll take you to it and basically teach you just about everything you want to know about the 4-door Evoque. It does have push-button ignition. Just put your foot on the brake, hit the button to start. Beautiful. The steering wheel in the Dynamic is wrapped in premium Oxford leather with perforation inserts across the sides here. Very smooth. The vehicle also has a 6-speed automatic transmission routed through this turn dial in the center with sport mode, basically unlocking the rest of the vehicle's potential. Whilst in reverse, this particular one also comes with the optional backup camera with guidance lines, and your mirrors also tilt down with an LED parking sensor indicator. And I'm going to cut on the headlamps. They are automatic, the front and rear fog lamps, as well as the hazards. The windows are fully automatic. And we're going to check out the exterior, shall we? There are two basic trim levels for the Evoque, Pure as well as Pure Plus, Pure Plus being the more loaded out of the two. But also there's optional design themes that can be applied to the vehicle, known as Dynamic as well as Prestige. This particular one, like I said, being Dynamic. They mostly alter the vehicle cosmetically with different materials, color choices, and design flourishes. This particular one comes with adaptive xenon headlamps with automatic high beams and LED accenting. Also with that Vision Assist package, it also comes with the blind spot monitoring system, 360-degree parking camera system, the keyless ignition, as well as entry and navigation system. Also, one of the main things that sets these vehicles apart is their body styling, differing from each design theme. Blacked out grille, front headlamp washers, front parking assist, and LED daytime running lamps. The structure of the Evoque consists of a monocoque construction with extensive use of advanced high-strength steels. It's got front and rear subframes, and the outer body panels are double-sided zinc-coated steel. This particular Evoque has the optional 20-inch shadow chrome aluminum alloy wheels mounted on Continental tires. Has a dark, almost graphite look to it. Fully independent front and rear suspension with long travel coil springs, as well as front and rear anti-roll bars. Also, in an effort to help keep weight down, it has an aluminum roof panel, as well as hood, and magnesium cross beams inside the doors. Trailer stability assist, hill start assist, as well as a permanent intelligent all-wheel drive system with traction control and Haldex coupling with specific Land Rover tuning. Standard on the Pure Plus also is the full panoramic glass roof. This particular one with heavy use of black accenting, power folding exterior mirrors with LED integrated turn signals, your blind spot detection system, as well as parking guidance. Fully automatic windshield wipers, blacked out heat extract vents in the hood with the Range Rover insignia, and a beautiful paint finish. Definitely one of those vehicles that basically came straight from the concept car drawing board. Nothing like it out there on the market today. The back end comes off and tapers into more of a point with slanted rear windows, ending off into an elongated rear spoiler with integrated third brake light. The vehicle does come with full LED tail lamps, your rear fog lamps located down below, and with the dynamic package, you can see the bright silver plating down below, as well as the polished and dual exhaust tips integrated into the bumper. Your backup camera, high gloss black finish with diffuser in the back, and your rear parking assist. You also have LED license plate lights. Go ahead and pop the hood. The Evoque also comes with an all-new powertrain consisting of a 2-liter dual overhead cam inline 4-cylinder. With variable valve timing as well as direct injection, it produces 240 horsepower at 5,500 RPM and 251 foot-pounds of torque at 1,750 RPM. 0 to 60 time is around 6.9 seconds with a 15.5 second quarter mile and a top speed of around 135 miles per hour electronically limited. Total curb weight is around 3,950 pounds depending on options. McPherson strut front and rear suspension with front and rear stabilizer bar, and with an 18.5 gallon fuel tank running on premium unleaded gas, it achieves an EPA estimated miles per gallon rating of 18 city, 28 highway. Definitely hear a little bit of that turbo whistle and blow-off valve. Quite unique. The interior build quality of the Evoque is fantastic. With the upper design themed trims, materials improved, as well as styling elements. This particular one, like I said, has the two-tone ebony and pimento interior, with perforated leather running across the door panels, stitched armrests with color contrast stitching, your lower storage. Also, a heavy use of polished aluminum trim is found throughout the vehicle, as well as black piano veneer. You have your 3-person memory for your driver's seat, power windows, your power mirrors and power folding function for both sides, and power locks. As far as the interior, genuine two-tone leather seating, also perforated, with side airbags, color contrast stitching. All of your power adjustments are located down below, as well as 4-way power lumbar adjustment. You also have LED illuminated door sills, brushed aluminum, logoed floor mats, polished aluminum pedals, as well as a manually tilting, telescoping, heated steering wheel, part of the climate package. The dash is also entirely wrapped by more coarse grain leather, definitely accentuating its more rugged off-road heritage. Color contrast stitching, as well as standard stitching running across the dash. And let's go ahead and see how she sounds. It's a very smooth power plant. Practically no vibration transfers into the cabin. It's got such a unique and throaty note to it, especially when that turbo whistle is going off. Very neat and quite sporty feeling. ahead and shut her up. There's soft closing doors. This vehicle comes with the premium 17 speaker Meridian surround sound system, putting out 825 watts of music power, all fed through an LCD touchscreen mobile media navigation equipped interface. Very nice, soft, flowing dash, wrapped in that stitched leather. Side curtain airbags. Card holder. Auto-dimming rear view mirror with integrated garage home link. Up above, you have your microphones for your hands-free Bluetooth telephone, as well as touch-sensitive interior illumination. Your power sunshade for your panoramic roof. It's a fixed glass roof. The sunshade is fully automatic. With an ebony headliner. As far as the system itself, this is your home menu with your audio data, navigation data, and hands-free telephone data. With click on audio, basically all of your different radio modes. Since it's a hard drive based system, you can load up MP3 files and store them on the system, kind of like an integrated iPod. It's also DVD compatible, iPod, auxiliary, MP3 external device compatible, and hands-free Bluetooth streaming of audio. Standard satellite radio to be set up by the dealer.
Underground Garage, Channel 21 has the coolest rock and roll records on it.
All of your preset stations down below. Settings. Standard HD radio. As well as manual tuning. Navigation. Full easy to read display. Split screen data. Destination input. Taken from the map. Emergency location, nearest hospital and police stations. Points of interest, as well as other highway data, so on and so forth. 3D map. Your Bluetooth telephone menu. And over here, you have your audio settings. Basically for your surround sound details, bass, treble, sub. Extra features, including your ambient interior lighting from red, white, back to green. It's pretty nifty. Shows up in the door panels, as well as other various parts of the vehicle. You can also change the different brightness. You also have an optional split view camera system, 360 degrees. I believe I mentioned it earlier. You have cameras located in the corners of the front bumpers, back bumpers, and your backup camera. Quite neat. Effortless parking. Over here, the integrated setup menu, screen, system, voice, audio adjustments you saw earlier. These are your personalizable options such as the clock adjust, your parking sensors, various radio modes, audio and video. You had a DVD programmed into the system, navigation, and phone. Just the way you can access it up there. Down below here you have your dual zone automatic climate control, your temperature adjustment, front and rear defrost, recycling, auto recycling, as well as a selection of your different zones. And your one-touch automatic there. In-dash CD changer, eject, seek for changing the radio station, electronic parking brake, pull up to activate, and put your foot on the brake, push down to deactivate it. Your traction control system. Also, Range Rover's Terrain Response all-wheel drive system. Basically, the same system taken from its larger sibling Range Rovers. Black piano veneer console with metallic cup holders, power outlet, stitched center console with a modest amount of storage, iPod, USB, auxiliary integration, as well as another power outlet. You can also see the aluminum paneling across here that I mentioned earlier and across the dash. The center console is also quite unique. In fact, it's basically a floating console with space down below and just this section right here. Quite a neat design cue. Also, in your sporty 3-spoke design steering wheel with aluminum accenting, you have your hands-free Bluetooth telephone control over here next to your heated steering wheel control. Radio.
Radio.
Tune frequency.
Radio. Tune frequency. Frequency, please.
99.7.
Tuning to 99.7.
As you can see, you also have the optional voice command system. Cruise control located here, your radio buttons here, as well as an integrated driver information system located in between the speedometer cluster. You have your fuel, temperature, vehicle setup, activation of your warning systems, high beam assist, trip computer display settings, service menu, as well as other various menus. You also have your radio data, clock, and exterior temperature. And a beautifully lit gauge cluster. Your automatic wipers, and your lighting controls. Go ahead and check out behind the seat. It's easy to do. Just lift up, then hit this power button here, and it automatically slides the seat forward. Now, instead of the bench seat that you see in the 4-door Evoque, this particular one has gone with the more traditional bucket seat fashion with modest center console. Creates a nice open air experience for rear passengers. And there's actually plenty of room. Headspace, I'm about 5'10", have at least 3 to 4 inches of headspace. Move this seat back, and with the seat set up there for where I would normally sit, there's probably about 1.5 to 2 inches of extra usable leg space. Storage down below, storage pockets behind the seats, interior illumination for the rear, as well as coat hooks. Seats are also very comfortable, I might add. The back is a little bit more stiff, but with the modest side bolster, it definitely hugs you in place. Seats also lock in place so you don't have to hold it back while it's moving forward. And let's go and check out the rest of the vehicle, shall we? Also comes standard with a full power liftgate. With a nice amount of storage space. This particular one comes with the all-weather cargo mat, brushed aluminum entry guards. You can also remove that cargo cover for increased space. Your rear-mounted speakers. The seats also fold to extend cargo up to the front seats, thus greatly increasing the practicality of the vehicle. Place to put your fuel cap. It does have 3-person memory for the passenger seat as well. The aluminum door sills, same power adjustments on the passenger seat as the driver's, with the 4-way power lumbar adjustment. There's actually a lot of construction going on today. Good amount of glove box space, wheel locks, keys and tools, a pair of work gloves, and it's also padded. It's a fantastic vehicle. Definitely strays away from the typical norm of small crossover SUVs. Peppy, fuel-efficient 4-cylinder, packed with a turbo, as well as legendary Range Rover off-road ability. Definitely the best of several worlds. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this in-depth tour on the 2012 Range Rover Evoque Coupe. Be sure to stay tuned next time, there's a lot more where that came from. Take care everybody.